Hi everyone, welcome to another battery table talk. So I just wanted to give my initial impressions. Just received a new battery in the mail. This is a China Hobbyline 1500 4S 100C 200C burst. I have a couple of viewers on my YouTube channel in one of my I can't remember, sorry, in my one of my battery table talks or my field testing that mentioned or asked if I had tried a China Hobbyline. So I hadn't. I was going to be trying I wanted to evaluate a Tattu Funfly 1550 4S 100C, but unfortunately the vendor, I had I had a little bit of money burning a hole in my pocket, and the vendor where I was going to buy that battery from, they were out of stock. But I found. I bought this from SN Hobbies, which is in New Westminster, I think, in the lower mainland of British Columbia, the same vendor where I bought this Tattu R-Line. Anyway, so far it arrived, very simple packaging. It did come with one of these sort of protectors here that snaps onto the little balance plug and sort of protects those where the wires go into the balance connector, which I kind of like. Ever since I've been getting those with the Tattu and Gens Ace batteries, I kind of like those because it gives a little bit of protection, and hopefully with my big sausage fingers, I'm not going to yank a wire out of the balance plug. It did. I put it on. It just was in the box. So it's a little bit heavier. I just weighed all three of these batteries. So I'm comparing them to the Tattu R-Line 1550 4S 75C. This is a version 1.0. I think they're up to version 3.0. I've also done reviews on this battery, which will be in the battery playlist, my battery table talk playlist, which I'll have linked below. This is the GNB 1500 milliamp 130 C260C burst, which I've been having great performance with so far as well. So weight-wise, the China Hobbyline is a little bit heavier, not by a ton. It's 196 grams. The Tattu R-Line 1550 is the lightest of the three. It's at 190, and then the GNB is at 192. Now that's with the Velcro on it and everything else ready to go in the plane. So size-wise, there is quite a bit of difference. You can see here compared to the Tattu R-Line, I would say it's probably about a centimeter longer this way. Looking at them this way, the Tattu might be a little bit thicker this way, but I still think the nice thing is it's still going to fit in all of my planes with no problem. It's probably a little bit closer in size to the GNB. The GNB is a little bit shorter maybe this way. It's hard to tell how thick the cells are because the shrink wrap that's on it is white, so I can't see through it. And this, I should say, this is actually from the FPV Plus series, which hopefully you can read there on the SN Hobbies website where I bought it from. They call it the G Plus series. They also sell another line of China Hobbyline batteries, which I think are called Mini Star, and it looks like the shrink wrap on those comes in orange. But the Mini Star that was closest to this one was 120C, and it was a couple dollars more expensive. So this is actually the least expensive of the three. It's about $3 cheaper than this GNB 1500. And about $5 cheaper than this Tattu R-Line. So hopefully we'll see how it holds up. Again, it's within the same weight as all of my 3S 2200s that I use, which is what I look for primarily in a 4S battery. I know my flights are not going to be as long, but I don't want to add more weight than what I would be used to. And also, the plane will have exactly the same wing loading, so although it'll be a lot, a lot faster, it just feels, it feels kind of the same as I'm flying around because the weight is the same. So there we go. So there's my initial thoughts on the China Hobbyline FPV Plus 1500, 4S 100C, 200C burst. I should say, I think the burst rating, I think I've already mentioned 130, 260 on this GNB battery, and 75C, 150C burst on this Tattoo R-Line. So yeah, so I'm excited to get it out to the field. You know, it means now I'll have four 4S batteries. So I won't have to, you know, if I want to fly a little bit more, I won't have to do as much recharging out at the field, which is nice out at Campbell River, because I don't really have a charging station there other than the battery in my car, which I'm a bit hesitant to use at this point. So stay tuned for more updates as I, you know, I get this. I'll get, you know, once I get to the field and get, you know, 5 or 6 cycles through it, I'll give you my my impressions on how it's working in the air, and then, you know, as we continue along and build up more flights on it, I'll continue to update the performance of this battery. So thanks very much for watching. Thanks as always for your excellent support to my channel. It's humbling and very much appreciated. Blue skies, calm winds to everyone. Park jet noise. The other sound of freedom, baby. Take care.